Alright, so today I'll be going through an intermediate route where you don't do nut clip, but it's faster than the beginner route. It's pretty similar to the nut clip route, but you don't actually have to do the clip itself or do any of the out of bounds movement. So I made a bunch of mistakes throughout this, and you'll see there are plenty, and I wasn't trying to do everything optimally. I was specifically trying not to, really. And I still got a 538, so not too bad. I'll just try to go over little details I think may not be obvious, and if I make a mistake, I'll point it out just to make it clear that it was a mistake and not something you should be doing. So yeah, I didn't do first person mode here. You don't really need to. Yeah, so 2 rolls and a triple jump, and I did an extra cap throw there. You don't need to, but it's safe. Doesn't waste too much time. And you can get up there without the wall jump or anything, but again, just trying to be safe. Also, I broke the nut pretty slowly. You can figure out a better strat for it. So this is why I like to do 1 roll boost, and then dive up onto that rock, and just dive up one more time. Now, I didn't get any speed with the uproot. Again, it's not a huge deal. You're still going to easily save time with this route, even if you don't do it. Yeah, it's kind of complicated to talk about how you get speed with the uproot, so if you want to learn about that, you should try to find, like, ask in the SMO Discord or something. So yeah, I do a triple jump here, and then a neutral cap bounce, and when you wall slide above that spot, you can kind of tell based on the pattern of the leaves on the wall where it is. If you just wall slide above it, you'll easily land on it. Again, nice and safe movement. That was supposed to be a spin pound. That was supposed to be a long jump also. Long jump and then cap dive your way over. It's pretty easy, but I just didn't do the jump input right. You can just spam the jump input after the dive and you'll get the long jump. I was just trying to time it. I missed it. And yeah, you can do the poison jump here if you want. Doesn't really matter. Only saves a little bit. I did a little vector here. You definitely do not need to do that. And then here you can do an extra cap throw right there before the dive if you want to play it safe. And then roll boost, roll canceled to the right, and jump into the moon. So yeah, I'm not sure exactly how much time this saves over the beginner route and how much it loses to the full nut clip route with tree moon and all that. It's like somewhere in the middle, I'm not really sure. But this was 21 seconds off of my gold, and this had a ton of mistakes. And a lack of optimizations. And of course my gold does the nut clip route, although it doesn't do tree route. Yeah, again, I didn't get a super fast uproot, but it's not a huge deal. Okay, for this part coming up, after you, so you just do a spin pound and then a big spin jump and then spin pound on the edge of the railing. And then once you get to the bottom, you can either mash the jump button, that's what I like to do for sure. You gotta mash it kinda fast. Or you can land on Takatu there or the robot. You can try a Space Mario, so you land on them. If you don't do either of those things, then you're going to end up landing with a stun and you're going to have no speed. You can also dive instead. That's like the freest way to do it, is to just dive when you're about to land. Again, you lose a good amount of speed, but it's not a huge deal. Also, instead of even doing all this stuff after the tower, you can just do Spear instead. That's completely up to you. It saves about 5 seconds, supposedly, to not do Spear. So you can do, you don't even have to be very optimal to save those. at least save some time not doing Spirit. I played it safe there while jumping off the left wall because that was a little bit slow in the cycle. So yeah, that's about it. It's not super hard of a route. It's just the jump getting to the area where there are tanks, post base or whatever. Jumping up to that area, it's really laggy, so you gotta be a little bit careful. And then the part getting to the wall, you just gotta wall slide. Look for the way I spaced myself compared to the leaves on the wall, and then I'll tell you pretty much what you want to aim.